All right. So I had took pictures of my pictures or pictures of my drawings, and I emailed them to myself. So they're from me. Says pictures. I took the picture with my iPhone, so I have the pictures here. Everybody's email is going to look a little bit different, but that's okay. So I'm going to click on the picture, then right click on the picture. You might not have that ability. You might have to just say download and then find it that way. But you should be able to get it from out of here. So save picture, and I gotta give it a name. So I'm gonna say AGU1, and I'm gonna copy this just so I don't have to keep typing it. Then next one, save picture. Come on, computer, hurry up. And that's AGU. That's number 2. And I'm pretty sure these aren't in order. At least not the order I need it to be in, but that's okay. And then save this last one. And this is AGO3. All right, so now that I have those, I need to get over to Google Slides. Not that. Here to Google Slides. Make sure if you don't have Google Slides opened already, that you open up a new and blank Google Slide, as always so far. So now we're going to do insert from computer. And we're going to find those 3 pictures, which mine's are right here. So I'm just going to click all of them. I'm going to hold the control button to have multiple ones clicked or selected. Say open. Then they all come over. They are the wrong way, so I have to go to the circle thing right here, and I'm going to hold shift, and I want to turn it to 90 degrees. So just turn it sideways. I do that for all of them. I could probably do, let's see, I do 2 at once. I'm gonna hold shift, and holding shift just helps you to get it more accurate. It's not 100% needed, but it does help. So I'm gonna start with this one. Make it a little bit bigger for myself. Dog's over there acting weird, but it's none of your concern. So keep going here. Zoom in a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. All right, so that was my standing. So let's get this traced out. So instead of the polyline that we did before, so it would say line, we're going right here next to the shape tool. And then we want to click on the arrow next to the line tool. Then we want to find the curve. This is one of those things like if you click, you got to click on it and move. But if you click too many times in one spot, then it messes up. So make sure you're clicking and then moving far enough away. So I'm going to click, move, click, move, click and move, click and move, click and move. And then it should, hopefully, depending on the shape and the complexity of your shape, it should start to follow your shape around. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be not that bad. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit too much here. Let's see if I can, I think I'm stuck. Uh-oh. Can I move? No, I can't do anything. Maybe if I say down, no. All right, so this one right here, I had to double click, which I didn't want to do. So I had to start over because I can't move the screen. So let me zoom out a little. That's way too far. You know what? Here we go. That's probably going to be as good as I can get it. So pick my tool again, and then click, move, click and move, click and move. hopefully you can hear me click, so that way you get a better idea of what I'm doing. All right, so that's the first part. Let me get his little leg back here. Get in the tool again. All right, and I know it's going to go through him. That's okay, because when it's over top and I don't want it to be over top, I can say Control down, and then it goes underneath. Then I need his backpack. And I just messed up. Control down. And then for his goggles, let's draw the goggles. So I'm gonna click on it. You could just do a circle or an oval shape for the goggles, but I'm gonna actually outline them, but I can't see them. So I'm going to make the fill transparent so then I can see them better. Then go back to my curve tool. And I gotta take my time here. There we go. So I got most of it drawn now. It's just gonna be up to me to add the amount of detail that I want. I don't wanna go super into details because then it's gonna be harder to keep everything accurate. This time I'll make a red one. Last time I made a gray one. That's the one that's over on the side. This time, let's do a red one. That's not red though. That is going to be light blue. Okay, getting there. Let's get this outline nice. Just make sure it's black. Maybe a little bit thicker. That looks not that bad. Let's do the same thing for this. And the same thing for this. And the same thing for this, except for not changing the color. All right, then we need to do his little shadow details. Let's get that S tool again. We're going to take our time here. I can see I messed up a little bit on this one. Let me start over. So the problem is I went over top of my black line, and then that's going to make it not look as nice as I want it to. I mean, again, it's not going to be perfect, but you know, there's at some point I got to draw a line and say that's not what I want it to look like. And that was at the point where I didn't want it to look like that. Almost done here. And it kind of comes down. Just keep in mind when you're doing your detail, the more detail means you have to draw it on each one more, like, you know, or more times. So just that's why you want to keep down the amount of detail. Sometimes too much detail is nice, but too much detail is just equals more work. If you're okay with that, I'm okay with that, but you might not be okay with that. So just keep that in mind. Oh, and I messed up. Jeez. Got me. There we go. Good. So there I got that. Now I just need his goggles or his light shield, whatever you want, or windshield. I don't know what you want to call it. It's up to you. I don't know what y'all call these things. And that's got to be blue. I think the original one has like 2 shadows here. So I'm not going to keep that going for all of them, but I'll play along for this one just to show you how you can make it look more like the original. And then this one is going to be a little bit darker, not that much darker. Oh, that's the same color. And take that off of there, and then control down. And then I'm definitely only going to put a circle here for this next part. And take this line off of here. And there. All right, so that's going to be my character for now. And, not everything on here is perfect, but it's okay. I mean, if we had a better program, we can go in here and get this stuff close, but it is what it is. All right, so get that part done. Let me not forget this last, almost most important step. You're going to have to group your work, so that way it's all one picture. So let me move some of this stuff out of the way. Let me zoom back out to normal view. Click the arrow, move that over, go select my guy. Then I'm going to say, I right click, then I'm going to say group. The other option to group is to go to arrange and then just go to the bottom where it says group. All right, so now that he's grouped, I'm gonna make him a little bit bigger. When he gets bigger, I'll probably have to do his lines again, but that's okay. Yeah, I gotta do his lines again. That's okay. I'm gonna zoom out again because this still seems weird at this point. No, it's actually the right size. Oh, that's too far. And zoom out. No, I'm going the wrong way. Go out. 50. There we go. All right, so let me do these lines one more time, just so that way you guys can see that. So I got my whole dude here. You can just click on him and do a stroke and just say bigger. But then you see, then you get the lines everywhere, which is not that bad because we can go back and fix that. 8, maybe a little bit more. 12. 12 is definitely too much. So let's stick with 8. Then I have to go and click. So obviously we made it all one thing. So I'm going to hold Control and then click. And then take that off. And then come back in here, click, and then click again. Take that one off. You see, this is where you run into trouble. I think I can just click. No, oh, I can. Okay. Take that one off. Click on that one. Take that one off. This one. That one off. And just because I'm being a little looking at it, maybe I can do like, that's the back leg. All right. I mean, belly's a little wobbly here now that I'm looking at it, but that's okay. All right. So that's one. You're going to do that for all of them. I'm gonna make this short. I'm gonna do mines and then I'll start a new video. All right.